Alright guys, so we're kind of trying to work out what was going on, but when you look in this filter, you can see that the rust stuff is back. It's very soup, I mean there, it's thick, it's soup-like. That's not going to work. So the tank cleaning, you see where it was hard to get to the top? It's basically, it needs fully cleaning and it needs to be fully done top to bottom so that it's got a chance to live. So drain it all out, put the finger back in, leave it over 24 hours, swash it around. It needs to be right to the top this time, and then start again. I'll look online. I don't like using sealants as in the kind of sealants like the resin ones. Yeah, I don't like using them, but there might be other style ones out there, so I'll have a look into that. But for now, it needs to be fully clear of rust, top to bottom, so that it doesn't carry on. I'll grab a new filter again and we'll start again. There's no point doing all of this work when the fuel's like that, the fuel's bad. Okay guys, so welcome back. So in one of the last videos you saw that I did this already, but it needed a second one. The new fuel filter just clogged up massively with the rust. What I think happened was it flash rusted. When I cleaned it out at home, I didn't do a thorough enough job, and then more importantly I didn't dry it, and you desperately need to dry it, then you put fresh fuel in, then it should be fine. So I'm going to suck this out and see how we're looking on this occasion. Alright guys, so we got a light acid, not a strong one, a light acid. I've used that hydrochloric stuff before and it's horrible guys, I hate it. I didn't even like storing it in the garage. This is a gentle sulfuric acid actually. So we're just kind of giving it a good rinse and clean out, and then we'll go and neutralise it, dry the tank fully, and technically this tank could go back in today. Okay guys, so we spent some time, we've put it all back together. We're not sure now if the tank's clear enough. It won't prime because the carbs are full, John.
Right.
I believe. So it sounds great guys as an everyday bike, but I'm not sure how long that's going to hold out. Oh, that goes on the bottom. I'll put that in after. I'm going to take it for a quick spin just out of curiosity. Just up and down the road. And just see, but yeah, I think last time it was okay for a day and then the filter clogged up and got rusty again basically. Right, let's stretch its legs. I quite like it without its fuel tank.
Yeah.
It's running great guys. It looks little. The back spitting on overrun is quite normal guys, on these bikes, so the back spitting on overrun is fine. That feels like a solid little 500 to me.
Yeah.
It's got its power. No?
It definitely has.
Yeah. It's got its power. It's got more grunt than Sultan's, but it's got the different pipes, hasn't it? The back spitting on overrun is fine, John. It's a very
I think that's normal.
normal part of these bikes in particular. That's why they did all these emission system stuff to deal with it. It pulls strong, feels fine, but over the next couple of days we need to make sure the filter is filtering the crap out. That's kind of all we can do for now. I did have a bit of a plan. I did want to do something slightly different with this bike, but technically I think originality is probably the key. So I'm actually I'm in two minds. I've got an hour left. I'd quite like to throw the straight pipes on just to hear them. It shouldn't take long, although I've got all next week, so maybe I'll leave that. Was that not locked down?
No.
Oh, nice. I think I'm going to piece a lot of it back together for now, guys, make it a bike again, and we'll keep an eye on the fuel situation. It's still pulling up little bits, John, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's coming from the pump.
No, this is before the pump. Right. That's coming from the tank. But it's a filter. It's meant to filter some bits out, isn't it? So we're making it look like a bike again for now.
Tomorrow we're making it look like a car.
Tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow a trike. I think tomorrow for me, check that the fuel is still coming through clear. Polish, clean, buff, compound. I want to get all of that stuff done. So I'm going to buy a nice few rags later and get it all polished up. I can use my little Dremel to polish the side casings, or even just some mothers for now. I want the metal to polish, and yeah. And then I think I have ordered a new relay that we just tucked away conveniently. Indicator relay. Now the engine don't start without them, funny enough. They have to be plugged in for the engine to start. The new one coming says it's working, so my hope is that it does just fully work and all the indicators come back. If that happens, I can get this thing MOT'd end of the week or something like that. I haven't checked the brake pads. I checked Sultan's yesterday. His had plenty. In fact, I can see it's got plenty. Lovely, and it brakes fine. Me and John just ran it. But I think for fun, I'm going to throw the straight pipes on for you guys probably tomorrow. I mean, this has a nice sound to it. I'll show you the sound here. This has a nice sound to it. But I do like the look of the straight pipes because, so one comes out up here, up the top and straight. The other one comes out underneath it. So you've got like a double straight line. And of course it will sound amazing. So I'll probably chuck them on for fun tomorrow. But this, I like the look of that system and the sound. That for me is loud enough. It's going to be a great bike, guys. Once this is up and advertised, honestly, it's going to be a great bike. If anyone's half interested in this bike, get in contact quick. Recently, I'm finding 3 or 4 of you contact me about bikes, and then I'm balancing which 3 or 4 of you get it, you know. So, but I like just someone to kind of, if someone's really interested in a bike that's had all this work done to it, then get in contact ASAP through Facebook Messenger or through my Facebook page or through Instagram Messenger, or even just throw a comment down below. But you know, my bikes have been flying off the shelf recently. And again, I'm really having to majorly advertise. So anyone half interested, get in contact now and we can work things out. It's not going to be an overly expensive bike. It's an 88. I'll get it MOT'd. I'll make sure it's all serviced properly and running and everything as it is. Probably looking at between 1850 to 2 grand on the road. But for now, let's get it all put back together. You need to know about me and John.
We don't hang about.
We're pretty impatient. Is that the front one, John?
Yeah.
We're pretty impatient. Let's get these straight pipes on. If they're straight pipes, that gives us an idea. This will give us an idea of the sound.
Yep.
Woo! Whoa! Wow. Wow.
I reckon it'll ride nicer as well.
Yeah, but that's almost that's almost not
legal.
I mean, it's not going to be legal, but it's not bearable, is it?
Brendan, do you want to take the new one?
You know what that needs? It needs exhaust rack
This one will cry.
Yeah.
down to the... it needs a bit of exhaust wrap
Yeah.
in black to kind of, like, just leave the end piece, so exhaust wrap kind of up there. You think?
Yeah, I reckon it would be nice to ride like that.
Should we try it?
No, because it's not tightened down yet, is it?
All I need is to find a long reach 8. That front one's tightened.
Can you not just nip these up at all?
It's gonna be a pain. I'll nip up the front one, John.
There you go, that's how it sounds nicer.
Sounds amazing. The engine sounds happier. That is unbelievable. That's ridiculous, guys. Hey. Yeah, you finished?